Hello friends and welcome to StudyIQ. I am Joycey Joy and today in this lecture we will discuss about the monsoon rainfall of 2019. So let us first look into the current affair. Let us see what is the issue. So in the 2019 monsoon rainfall, we have seen that India has seen the most torrential monsoon rainfall in almost a quarter century, and the official monsoon rainfall ended on the 16th of October 2019. So we have seen one of the most torrential rainfall. So what does it mean? Frequent and also the quantity of the rainfall, that is rapid and frequent rainfall. So this indicates that there are new challenges related to climate change. So new challenges that will give you an idea about the link between the climate change and the monsoon, how the climate change has impacted the pattern of monsoon, and this calls for a better understanding of the Indian Ocean's behavior and monsoon's impact. So this is the current affair, and based on this we will discuss and analyze the 2019 monsoon in India. So let us see how was the 2019 southwest monsoon. Now before we go to southwest monsoon, let us understand some basics of monsoon. We know that the climate of India itself is described as a monsoon type of climate. And in Asia, this type of climate, that is the monsoon type of climate, is found mainly in the south and the southeast. Now, Indian monsoon can be divided broadly into two categories. The first one is southwest monsoon season and the second one is northeast monsoon or the retreating monsoon. So these are the two monsoons in India. Now let us see what are the factors that influence monsoon in India. First one is the differential heating and cooling of the land and the water. That is the difference in the cooling and the heating of the land and water bodies, and this factors that influence the monsoon. This is a very important topic. This was a previous year UPSC preliminary examination question. Now the factors are very important. The second factor is the shift of the position of the ITCZ. Now ITCZ is Intertropical Convergence Zone. Now the third factor is the presence of high pressure area in the east of Madagascar. I am not going into the details of all this because these are covered in your geography classes, in your geography videos. So I am just giving you the factors which is relevant for the video or for this lesson. Now fourth one is the influence of the Tibetan Plateau. The Tibetan Plateau gets intensively heated during the summer season, and this will result in strong vertical air currents and also the formulation of low pressure over the plateau. The fifth factor is the movement of westerly jet stream, and sixth one is southern oscillation. So these are some of the factors that influences the Indian monsoon. So let us come to our 2019 southwest monsoon. So there are two monsoons. First one is southwest, second one is northeastern monsoon. So when we talk about the southwest monsoon, the 2019 southwest monsoon has seen the most delayed withdrawal. That means the monsoon enters the Indian subcontinent and then it has to withdraw from the Indian subcontinent. So the 2019 monsoon, the southwest monsoon, has seen the most delayed withdrawal since the year 1961. That is, since 1961, in 2019, we have experienced the most delayed withdrawal of the southwest monsoon. Now, the quantity as well as the timing of the southwest monsoon was very different. That is, the quantity was much higher. This was because of the delayed withdrawal. When monsoon gets delayed to withdraw, then the quantity would definitely increase. This is because the rainfall is continuing, it is not stopping. So definitely the quantity will increase. Now second one, the timing. The monsoon, the southwest monsoon has got a time frame or a time period when it gives showers in India. But now delayed withdrawal means the timing is extended. So definitely the quantity increases. So quantity and timings were different or they were not normal. But it is to be understood that the northeast monsoon, even though the southwest monsoon had a different quantity of showers and timings were also different, the southwest monsoon were not impacted. The start of the northeast monsoon was not impacted. So the quantity and timing of the southwest monsoon did not had an impact on the onset of the northeast monsoon, which had a normal starting. Now let us see what is the expectation about northeast monsoon. How is the expectations? The meteorologists have given a broad outlook about the upcoming rain for the next few months, and this is on the basis of the abnormal southwest monsoon. The monsoon rains in the South India was 15% more than the normal. So in the southern states, in the South India, the monsoon has given more than 15% of normal rainfall. And in southern states like Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, etc., the Central Water Commission, the CWC, monitors more than 30 reservoirs. And in this 30 reservoirs, the water levels were 84% of their total live capacity, and the last 10-year average was just 66%. So we will see that the capacity of the water reservoirs, the 30 reservoirs managed by the Central Water Commission, has indicated an increased level of water capacity or capacity in these reservoirs, and this is almost 18% more than the average of the last 10 years. So the expectation is that, based on all these facts and figures, the expectation is that excessive rains are expected in the coming months, and this will contribute towards an urban inundation. That means overflow of water or flood-like conditions. So this is the expectation. Now what does this indicate? Firstly, it indicates that the climate change induced rainfall or the climate change induced environmental consequences are increasing. This is because this changed pattern of monsoon can be an impact of global warming. So this can be a possible impact of global warming, that the intensity of the rainfall is increasing. Also, the intensity of the rainfall is concentrated over short spells, and some areas are experiencing drought-like conditions. So in some areas there is flood, whereas in some areas there are drought-like conditions. So this is an indication that these are all climate change induced. So this is the first indication. Now second one is that it can also be connected with the phenomena of El Nino. Now what is meant by El Nino? El Nino refers to an abnormal warming of the equatorial waters of the central and eastern Pacific. So this is called an abnormal warming. This is a phenomena of abnormal warming or more than usual warming. So this is the second one. First thing, the climate change factors. Second one, the phenomena of El Nino. Now I am not going into the details of El Nino. You can find videos about El Nino on our channel, StudyIQ. You will get those topics in our channel itself. You can refer to those videos. Now let us see what are the concerns with the monsoon predictions. Now as we said, there are two monsoons, southwest monsoon and northeast monsoon. Now when we talk about southwest monsoon, first thing is that the southwest monsoon has been obsessively studied for centuries. Studies have been conducted for many centuries, and there are well established correlations for the nature of the southwest monsoon. Now in case of northeast monsoon, no such determining parameters exist. So this is a concern with northeast monsoon. The northeast monsoon contributes around 20% of India's total annual rainfall, and the span or the time period is from October to December. This is very important. So only 20% of the annual rainfall is contributed by the northeast monsoon, and the rest is contributed by the southeast. Now Third thing is that the biggest concern with the predictions of monsoon, the concern is that this summer, the last summer season, the IMD, the Indian Meteorological Department, along with the meteorological agencies around the world, had predicted that the monsoon rainfalls would be on lower side this year. So the prediction during the last summer was that the monsoon rainfalls will come down this year. It will be on the lower side. And they said that possible emergence of an El Nino, that is unusual warming, which has got an impact on Indian monsoons. The emergence of El Nino can be a reason for this, and because of the El Nino expectations, the monsoon rainfalls can come down in India, and the volume of rainfall from the monsoon rainfalls will come down this year. So this was the prediction. Now, what is the concern here? Even after the threat of El Nino, the IMD was not able to indicate that the rains would be heavy in the month of August and in the month of September. So they predicted that the rainfalls would be on a lower side, whereas the monsoon's withdrawal got delayed and the quantity and the volume of rainfall that we got this year was higher. So despite the warnings of lower rainfalls, the conditions in the Indian Ocean, like the El Nino condition, turned up favorable, and this led to the excessive monsoon activity this year. So what really happened was just opposite of the prediction. So what does it mean? It indicates that there is a lack of full understanding on the behavior of Indian Ocean and the influence of Indian Ocean on monsoons. So this lack of full understanding itself is a concern because proper predictions cannot be made. Now, what is the way ahead? When we began the lecture, we said that climate change has got a huge impact on the way of monsoon or the pattern of monsoon rainfall. So, climate change will definitely alter the sea temperatures, the temperature of the oceans, and also the behavior of the Indian Ocean, any other ocean, particularly Indian Ocean from Indian context. So temperatures will be altered, and also the pattern and the behavior of the oceans in the India's neighborhood would be changed in the coming years. So what has to be done? First thing to be done is to understand the importance of adapting to climate change. So the first thing to do is to understand the importance of adapting to climate change. Also, we have seen that not much focus is given to northeastern monsoon. So understanding of northeastern monsoon is very important. At the same time, using scientific methods to understand the pattern of Indian Ocean, understand the behavior of Indian Ocean and the influence of Indian Ocean and behavioral change on the Indian monsoon, it's also very, very important. So in that case, India needs to set up research in order to improve the performance of the monsoon prediction models. So this is what is required, and we really need to come up with the best predictions, the realistic predictions, and this will help in improving the performance of the monsoon prediction models. You can find the PDF of this lecture on our website www.studyiq.com. You can also follow my Facebook page for more video updates. You can write to me at joyce.studyiq@gmail.com for any of your queries and clarification. Thank you.